I went down to the dollar whore and I wanted to get a tarp. They were fresh out of tarps. I'm like, fuck, what am I supposed to get? A fucking tablecloth? So that's exactly what I did. But it's okay. If you look down there, if you would fucking focus, it's a heavy duty tablecloth. Hello, ladies and gentlemen and children going through phases. So today we're going to build something that's pretty cool. I have this back porch in my back. A back porch. Well, obviously it's in my backyard then, isn't it? Underneath it, I think that's just all wasted space under there. There's all kinds of real estate under there that I want to take advantage of for storage and hiding bodies. So I'm going to show you guys a great trick today. Alright, so quickly we'll go through a list of things that you're going to need. You're going to need a spinning go-around or an impact. You're also going to need some lumber to go across your existing supports. So I'm using these 2x2s. Preferably you want these pressure treated. If you don't have pressure treated or can't afford pressure treated, a little trim clad black goes a long way. So another thing that you're going to need is one of these gate hardware kits. So it comes with 2 hinges, comes with the closey shutty thing, and then the thing that the closey shutty thing comes on. It also comes with all the threaded nails that you need to fasten it on. Now this really depends case per case, but if you're going to have to trim the boards on your existing porch, you might want to get one of these fingernail trimmers. It'll save you a lot of time. Alright, so first thing you want to do, if you have lattice on here, you're going to have to change this idea a little bit. But I happen to have all these boards here. I've already taken the liberty of taking a couple of them off. So the idea is with those 2x2s that I showed you earlier, you want to screw them to the back of this. So I've got a 2x4 here on the bottom that's supporting the bottom of these, and then I got one on the top that's supporting the top of them. So what we're going to do is those 2x2s that I had in there, or 1 by whatever that you're going to be using, I'm going to screw them to the back of them. So you want to kind of get what your length is going to be, but during this project, I don't want to fucking break out a measuring tape. If I measure something, it's going to end up being fucking wrong. So we'll get the material that we're going to use to tie them from the back, and we can measure it that way. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be 7 of these wide. So I know once I screw into the back of this one here, and obviously another one on the bottom, that I'm going to be going 7 over. So how many boards do you need to take off to get inside? Well, that depends on how much you like to eat. Ah, for fuck's sakes, I don't know why I brought the fucking camera in here. You're not going to be able to see what the fuck I'm doing. I'll have to take a picture.
So when you're back here, just get yourself some threaded nails and fucking let her rip.
And of course, when you do this, make sure it's the most rainy, wet, depressing day as possible. So when you're underneath there, it's raining all over your fucking head through the cracks. Alright, now we got those 2x2s screwed to the back. We can go ahead and take the 7 of these off. Alright, I got all those threaded nails out, so we should be able to get this out. There you go, they all stay together because that's the reason why we put those boards in the back. This way it'll save you from doing so much math, and when we come back to put the hinges on, it'll pop right in. Alright, we got them all here. And I was going to say, fuck, I'm going to have to measure a little bit to see how much we have to trim off. But if you look, you can actually see where the dirt mark is that I was pushed into the dirt a little bit. So all I really need to do is cut off the dirt and I should be alright. So I'm going to cut about 1/4 of an inch off the top as well. Now, I don't have anyone to help you like I don't. You should never stand on this side of one of these fingernail trimmers like I'm about to do. But like I said, I ain't got nobody to fucking help me, so... Okay, that was fucking sketchy as frig. Alright, so that really was sketchy as fuck. So if you guys are going to do it that way, it's going to pitch them off once by one. So it was kind of lucky that I was standing next to it and not in front of the blade, because it would have started pitching them at me. But I would highly recommend you wear one of these brain protectors while you're cutting them. Alright, now since we already went in that disgusting spider hole and we put these boards on the back, they'll actually sit right in place for us. We go ahead and screw these hinges on, and we'll be almost there. You can, fuck! Of course it'd be one of these fucking stripper bits.
Alright everybody, let's go through head fasteners. First, we got the stripper. Secondly, the abortion that lived. And thirdly, the fucking proper one.
Now when installing hinges, you want to install the hinge onto the part that isn't going to move, and then install it to the door. Right now, that'll hold it in place plenty. You don't want to put all of them right away in case you gotta give them a little wad to get them to open properly. Look at that one. They actually wanted to sink it into that 2x2 that was behind it, so I had to use another type of threaded nail with a washer. But now we can go ahead and put those other two boards back on, and then we can put the latch on. To finish up this project. Alright, right on. Now we'll go ahead and hook up the latch onto the door to here. So this doesn't happen up, but I've actually never done this before. I don't know which part of this latch is actually supposed to go on first, but I'm just going to guess and say this one. Now you can use a level for this, or you know, you could just not. Now I think we put this end in there like this, and then we just screw it on to the door, I guess. Wow, like it's supposed to do that. I guess we're done. The rest of it is just really limited by your imagination on what you want to put in there. That's just a garbage bag that I was crawling on, but look at all the space for activities under there. And also, look at this fire hazard that they left coming from the house down into this fire hazard, and then into that fire hazard. Well, I hope you guys can make one of these, and I hope you guys can definitely benefit from it. For me in particular, I'm going to be storing my lawnmower and a couple other garden things under there. It'll keep some room in my garage so I can keep making bigger and better projects for you guys so you can enjoy. Just remember, everybody, if you're going to be dumb, you got to be smart.